Okay, so I was gonna start working out. I just got off work, but I reviewed a few of my videos and I have to redo it for the third time. I keep oversharing, I keep losing my cool, I keep oversharing things that my spirit team tells me to, keep a composure with. But yeah, I just saw a dove fly by. But okay, so here we go. So I've been getting signs for weeks now. And obviously I've told you guys about, the protection getting shattered. I talked to you guys about the death wave. I talked to you guys about like several different things that add up to this. They're kind of all tied together. So if you haven't seen those videos, go ahead and watch them. But the other, when was it? I think it was on Sunday. On Sunday, I made this channeled message and it was really good. However, it was 0123. However, I did overshare a few things that I wasn't supposed to share, especially because of this coven. Um, what I'm feeling is for some of us, it's a coven. For others, it's just a group of friends or a family group or, a group in the work environment. Take it as it resonates. But my message in a specific, it's for those that are attacking us that are part of a coven. And I got to see 0202. So, in a specific, let me address this negative vibe first, which I'm going to start with the black magic. I've been feeling a lot of graveyard magic, a lot of voodoos, you know, a lot of prayers, a lot of rituals, a lot of just things that, trigger me. And this is why I overshared and oversaid things, and I'm trying to keep my composure right now. So this coven has done spells against our money, against our stability, against our love life, against literally everything. For some reason, somebody thought it would be a good idea to make an example out of us. They didn't like something, something triggered them. They wanted to gain control of something. They wanted to control an outcome. They wanted to play God. But see, just because we are gods, 333, and goddesses, it does not mean that we can play God in other people's lives. We are gods to our own lives and our own reality. But this coven, they thought it would be a good idea to go against the chosen one. But not just any chosen one, of course. Confirmation. They went against the strong one, 0404. They wanted to make an example out of us, but they didn't realize that they were only able to get so far without really touching us, 421, because that was part of the contract for their karma. They ignored the signs that we are karma, that we come into people's lives in representation of Anubis to see what path are they going to take? What choice are they going to make? Are they going to do the right thing or are they going to do the wrong thing? And the thing is that we trigger these people to push them, push their limits. 0505, expose them. And a lot of people, they don't understand that we are a mirror. So whatever they see reflected back is just themselves. And they wanted to make an example out of you for that, because something they saw in you that was reflected back to them, they did not like. They did not like the fact that you were uncontrollable. You wouldn't bend to their every needs. You would not submit to their word. You were not afraid to step to them. You were just wild and free and 555, and just everything they wish they could be, but they could never. Why? Because they have mask 0606. So I gotta be careful with what I say. They have a mask they need to wear, especially for those in the coven who portray to be very spiritual and religious, because obviously that's a big no-no. And you know, it's crazy because it's like they do magic spells, but then they also pray. And they have to put on this mask to appear like they're very innocent and very loving and a very family oriented or very professional, whatever it is, or friendly, kind, loving, sweet. But the thing is, they're everything but that. And you could see right through them. So I saw 0707. You could see right through them, and they don't like that. They don't like the fact that they feel so exposed around you. They feel like they need to get you away. They need to make an example out of you so then they could say, see, that was their karma. Sorry, let me pause so I can laugh. I just, a lot of these people, whether it's a coven, an organization, a workplace, friends, a group of friends, or whatever it is, like, I'm sorry, I'm running out of patience. I'm running out of patience. The thing is that a lot of these people want what you have, whether it's your looks, your security, your love life, whether it's your confidence, whether it's your stability, the attention you're getting, whatever it is for them. They tried to destiny swap and then end you, so you wouldn't be able to take it back. Whether this was a family trying to take something from you, the coven trying to take energy from you, something from you, choices from you. Like, all I see is that they just went straight to a dead end. They went straight to the trap that our spirit team, the universe, God, whomever you believe in, that they set for them. They didn't realize that a lot of the gods, goddesses, spirits, energies that they were praying to, that they were working with, that they protect us. They don't realize that they have a soft spot for us because we are part of the anointed, because we are part of those chosen ones that are here to make a difference that is very important to the universe, to God, to Source, to your higher self, to whomever you believe in, your ancestors, your bloodline. Like, there's just an important mission you are supposed to do. And they're trying to put an end to that. I'm sorry, what? 1001. So now everything that they sent out must be mirrored back to them before their final exit. 1010. The thing is that this is going to be very silent. They're going to be very quiet about it. They're not going to want anybody to know what they're going through. Why? Because they will know what they've done. Because the people that they prayed to, the people or the gods that they summoned, they were already watching over us. They were already protecting us. They had already had an escape plan. They had a getaway car. They had an exit. So best believe that everything that was done, especially during this full moon, this last one that just happened, that's all gonna go back. And I keep seeing like a graveyard with just an open grave. I understand that with the first 3 videos that I tried to record, I was very upset. I was very triggered. I was lashing out. But, you know, my spirit team keeps reminding me that I need to keep it together. I need to be that example and lead by example, you know, because I tried to be a very humble person. I tried to. But when the world shows me these sides of them, I'm just like, no. Like, that's 222. That's where my dark side comes up, and I'm just like, you can't cross here, you know? So when I'm talking about these people, I get upset. But then I feel the ending of what's happening and how they're feeling and everything. And dude, that's when I feel bad. Like, I don't want to, but I do. I feel bad. And this is why a lot of the times I stop lashing out at certain people that I disliked, or I just completely ignore them, because I start realizing the ending that they're going to have, the karma they're going to have to pay. A lot of these people are so lonely, dude. Like, the reason they're doing all of this is because they're lonely. They're lonely, they're unloved, they're unwanted. 1313, nobody wants to be around them. Their life is so miserable and pathetic. It's sad. They wish they could run away from their own selves, but they can't. And the only thing they could do is focus on you. Focus on my collective. They have nothing going for them, and you have everything. That is why they're so triggered. That is why they're so mad. Because they're already going downhill, and you're going uphill. You are going for the gold. And I don't mean like uphill as in a struggle. Because every time I think of going uphill, like, to me that's a struggle. Because nobody wants to go uphill. I'd rather go downhill. I don't know, maybe that's why my life is so hard. That's also part of the reason why they're so lonely. 1414, because they don't understand. They were supposed to be alone to work on the things that the universe was trying to show them. Especially when we walked into their lives. We walked in and we could have taught them, we could have guided them, we could have helped them. There's something that we could have done for them. But for some reason, they decided to go against us because they didn't see you as an equal. For some reason, they thought they were more. They thought that they had more or that they came from better. But truth is, they only saw what you allowed them to see. You only showed them what you wanted to show them. They were not, do you hear that? They were not allowed to enter that part of you to know who you really were. And not saying you were wearing a mask, but I feel it was more like boundaries, or like you being careful, or you seeing right through them and just knowing something wasn't right. You might have tried to warn other people against this person. And I feel like these individuals, whether it's a coven, organization, whatever it is, group of friends, group of people, like, I feel that it's not the first time they've done this. I know that they've done it before. And this is why I'm gonna wait until after the full moon to post this video. Today is June 10. Because I want them to do whatever it is that they need to do. Because that is exactly what the universe, God, my spirit team, my ancestors, all of them, like, that's what they're telling me to do. To record this message, get it out until after the full moon. So that's what's gonna happen. I don't know what the deal is, the plan is, but I keep seeing like doctors too. I keep seeing like just the white and the gloves and, you know, like all of that. I don't know what that has to do with anything, but I feel that a lot of these people didn't realize what they were sending out, and it's gonna come back. I feel like it's gonna first bounce to a lot of the people that they care for, so they can feel the pain that they were trying to put towards other people. I don't know, it's just crazy, dude. I keep seeing planes too. So I don't know if I should say more. Amount of hate these people have is like not even funny. I feel that a lot of these people are also gonna go through mental breakdowns because of all of the things that they were sending out, whether it was prayers or magic spells, candle spells, or candle magic, excuse me. I also feel like somebody did cord cutting for a couple, and they were not even aware of this. I feel like there's just so much, dude. There's just so much. It's like a pond of disgusting shit that they did, that they talked about, that they planned, and not only to this collective, but to so many people. So this is where they go to court now. I feel like I keep hearing like Anubis calling them. You know when the jury is up there and they do the hammer thing and they go, all rise? I hear that. So I feel like they're gonna be going through their karma very soon. And it's crazy because it's like they're gonna go through karma, they're gonna go through judgment, they're gonna go through endings, they're gonna go through changes that are not good, they're gonna go through all the spells that they sent, all those prayers that they sent. Like, now they're gonna have to live it. They're gonna have to go through that. And for the people that were trying to destiny swap, it's like they're gonna start to go through the same traumatic experiences as you, to see if they mold the same way, you know? Like, a lot of us have mental health issues, so they don't realize that they're gonna have to go through things that are gonna put them through mental health issues. but they're not as strong as us. 2002. They're not as strong as we are. Like, our minds are already strong since we were children. Like, these are people that are not even at our trauma level. Like they will lose their shit over the smallest things. So I just feel bad. Like, I really feel bad because a lot of these people are gonna end up in the nut house, in the ER, not knowing what the fuck is going on. A lot of these people are gonna put innocent people in danger. Like, there's just so much going on with their energy that it's just so hard to focus on only one area. And I feel that there's also people that don't like you that are driving by your house or trying to look for you, trying to run into you, trying to find you, either in your house or in social media. Take it as it resonates. But I also feel like there are people who are intentionally ignoring you, um, because of all this magic, because of all this negativity. Like, you've either been feeling drained, tired, like you're just, not really in the mood to entertain much right now. And for some reason, people are kind of like trying not to avoid you, but you notice that they're kind of like, like something's not adding up. And this is also due to all this negativity. Like, I don't know what they did to gossip, rumors, stuff like that. And even though you do have a lot of people in your corner, like, I do see that you do have some good people that, they don't believe this stuff, or they do defend your name. And I do see somebody defending you. So that's good. That's good. Not just our spirit teams, ancestors, God, the universe, your higher self is aligning to individuals like you. Um, so they're pushing you in the right direction. Unknowingly, they're pushing you in the right direction. What else? Yeah, okay, we're gonna end it there. They already told me to cut it. Ya no más. So, no más. I am gonna go work out now. And then I'm gonna eat pizza. All right, y'all, stay woke.